Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. As you guys can tell by the title, today we're going to be doing a what I eat in a day. So basically I wanted to do a what I eat in a day because I like to do those on Instagram a lot and you guys seem to really like them, so I was like, you know what, how about we do a longer and more in-depth one on YouTube. Also, in my diet, what I eat, you'll probably notice in this video that I do like to eat pretty healthy. Of course, I don't eat perfect, but it has definitely improved so much over the past year because about 1 year ago, I started my fitness journey. So basically, I have just, every day I just try to eat pretty healthy. I try to eat like a lot of protein to keep myself full, no sugar. So this is basically what a real day of eating looks like for me. So my first meal of the day was lunch, and the reason that I don't normally have breakfast is because normally I wake up around like 9 a.m., sometimes like 10 a.m., and then, by the time that I'm hungry, it's lunchtime. So normally it'll be like 11 to 12 by the time that I'm actually hungry. So technically this would be my breakfast because it is my first meal of the day, but we're just going to call it lunch because it was around lunchtime. Anyways, today I was in the mood for a little egg sandwich. So I love making egg sandwiches. I eat them all the time because they're so simple and they're good and they're high in protein. So I went ahead and I got my sourdough bread out so I could go ahead and get that in the toaster because I was making 2 pieces. So I knew that that would take a little bit to get it, done in the toaster since I have to do one at a time. So then I went ahead and cooked up half of the sweet potato. So I had this half of a sweet potato from the day before, and I was like, you know what, a sweet potato kind of sounds good. So I just went ahead and cooked the other half. And then I also went ahead and got the eggs ready. So what I like to do, I like to cook my eggs in the microwave. It's so much quicker, so much simpler, less dishes, like everything. It's so much easier. So I was using egg whites today. So I think I did 6 tablespoons, which would equal out to be 2 whole eggs, like if you used regular eggs. But for me, what I like to do is when I cook my eggs in the microwave, I like to do I like to use like more than 1 mug. Like let's say, for example, I want to do like 3 eggs worth of egg whites, basically. Then I will use 3 mugs. Because when you cook it in the mug, what happens is like the egg goes into like a circle shape when it's done, if that makes sense. And so it's like a perfect circle. And so when you like are eating it on your sandwich, the eggs aren't flying out everywhere as they would if it was like scrambled eggs. So I wanted to do 2 eggs because I thought, that was all that I really wanted on my sandwich today. So I just took 2 mugs and I put 3 tablespoons of egg whites in each. And then there we go, my little circles of eggs. It was perfect, and I don't even have to worry about my eggs flying off the sandwich when I eat it because they're in like perfect little circles. And then I just got some white cheese out. I love this cheese, is so good with eggs. Like if I'm making an egg wrap, egg sandwich, whatever it may be, if there's eggs involved, this cheese is going to be involved as well because it is so good. So you can see here what I mean. The eggs come out in perfect circles like that. So it's a lot less messier. And I also put spinach in there too. I forgot to mention, but I do like spinach in my eggs. It's really good like that. And then sadly, my top piece of sourdough bread got burned, but there was no more bread. So I just kind of had to go with this one, kind of had to use this because my mom was at the store while I was making this. So I kind of just had to go with it. I mean, it was fine. It wasn't like that burned. But yeah, I was a little bit sad about that. But then I just got some grapes as well because we had some grapes and I was like, you know what, I haven't really eaten grapes in a while. So I just got a couple grapes and put on there with that. And that was my lunch. So then this was a few hours before dinner, so I didn't want to go ahead and make my dinner yet, but I was a little bit hungry, so I wanted to make just like a little simple snack. And if you guys have watched my what I eat in a days, whether it be the ones that I have posted on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, wherever, you guys probably know that I love sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes are my favorite thing in the world. I love them so much. They're so good. So of course, when I was like, I need a little snack, of course I thought about sweet potatoes. So I went ahead and got a sweet potato out and put that in the microwave. And then I wanted to show you guys this as well. I wanted to include this. So I try to drink a lot of water every day because if I don't, then I will get bloated. So basically I had got these new water flavors and I was like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and try one of these flavors. So while my sweet potato was in the microwave, I went ahead and washed my cup and then I filled it up. And also, I don't know if anybody else's ice maker does this, but mine gets stuck. All the ice gets stuck to one side and I have to bang on it and it's really annoying. But I went ahead and filled up my cup after I fixed the ice maker. And I do not remember what flavor this was. I think it was like a mango one that I tried. I don't know. Whatever it was really good. And I actually really recommend these water flavors. They are so good. And they're sugar-free, so they're really good. Anyways, my sweet potato was then done, so I went ahead and cut that open. Also, my sweet potatoes, depending on the size, I normally cook them in the microwave for about like 3 to 5 minutes. That's normally what works good for me. And then I love cottage cheese on my sweet potatoes. I don't know what it is. I've just always ate them like that. I always will eat them plain or with cottage cheese. Like, there is no other way that I eat them. This is just my favorite way. So yeah, that was my little snack. And then I had to show you guys Chloe because she has grown up so much from the last time that I got her. I got her about a month ago and it is just crazy. She has grown up so much. So for dinner this day, I just wanted a simple dinner, you know. We didn't have like a lot of things that I would eat anyways because my mom still had to do a grocery order because the store didn't have everything. So, you know, I was like, all right, let's just make a simple quick dinner. So of course, since I love sweet potatoes more than anything, I had to make one. So I just went ahead, put that in the microwave, and then I toasted 2 pieces of sourdough bread and put cottage cheese on there. Also, this video is making me realize how much I eat cottage cheese because I eat cottage cheese so much. Like, a majority of my diet, sweet potatoes and cottage cheese. Like, that is the main things that I eat, but I love them. They go with everything. So, yeah, I love them, and they're good for you, so it doesn't really matter. But I put the cottage cheese on the toasted sourdough bread, and then my sweet potato was done and ready to go. So I just went ahead and cut that open, and then yeah, that was my little, you know, simple dinner. Really good, but also really simple. This is one of those meals that like you wouldn't think would be all that good because it is so simple, but you know, it's really good. I really like it. Keeps me full, has protein, fats, carbs, everything that you need in a meal. So yeah, that ends off the what I eat in a day video. Like I said, this is just how my typical day of eating looks and me showing you guys my favorite meals. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Do not forget to like and subscribe, and my other social medias are in the description below.